Good evening, folks. Touchdown Buffalo, episode 2. I'm Fred, and my co-host for now, Connor. Emerson will be joining us as soon as he wants to jump on. God bless him. Tonight is the first round of the Stanley Cup Final between the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Colorado Avalanche on 8 p.m. I do not know what channel they're on, either ESPN or TNT.
I believe ABC there.
Oh, ABC. Oh, good.
Yep.
They really want to go big time for that one. Speaking of promotional plugs, thank you, Skull Candy, for the new Indie Fuel wireless earbuds. So thankful. I don't have to wear a headset over my balding head. Who cares? But so yeah. So if you enjoy this podcast, go ahead and follow us on my Facebook page or our Facebook page. Link in the description. As always, the replays are on YouTube. And somehow someone's messaging me. Oh, never mind. It has nothing to do with that. So to start off the show, Emerson's going to join us at later point. When he pops on, he'll come up. Kim Pagula is in, I guess, the ICU. She's doing well or progressing, but I guess undisclosed or unexpected health issues. Prayers for the family. God bless. You know, Bills fans and Sabres fans are like, God bless. Hope she gets better and well wishes. So,
Right.
so what's new this evening? What do you got going on?
Well, just getting ready for this game one here, and on the Kim Pagula point, we send our prayers to the Pagula family because they've done a lot for the city of Buffalo. So, otherwise, just ready to watch this game one. I think it's going to be a hell of a series. So just excited for the cup start tonight.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So we're going to touch on some NHL news and notes. First off, I want to talk about this. I want to say a couple weeks ago already. I don't think it's been even 2 weeks that Bruce Cassidy got fired by the Boston Bruins, and he's going to be expected to be named the new Vegas Golden Knights head coach after Peter DeBoer got let go. Your reaction, Mr. Connor, to the news of Bruce Cassidy?
Well, not too surprised. It's kind of a little bit surprised Boston let him go, to be honest. But we'll see how he fits with Vegas, and I think they had they underperformed to expectation this year. So I think it could potentially be a good hire for them.
I want to say the Jack Eichel $10 million cap hit they took on with some of the other players that were put on long-term injury reserve and players not being healthy and all this good stuff. From the outside looking in, yeah, I mean, some of it would be underperforming, but do you think
Yeah,
that
I mean,
injuries would play, in certain respects, a key role into Vegas missing the playoffs?
also certainly, but yeah, um, I suppose they had some unfortunate circumstances, but
Wasn't Eichel playing through a hand injury or something too, supposedly?
yeah, that's right. I think so, but I think they still, expected more out of him. But I mean, he just came back from a long layoff due to the whole neck surgery debacle. So maybe we'll judge him next year, see how he.
I know my cousin Quigley was happy Vegas was not in the playoffs. He was not rooting for Vegas.
I think a lot of Sabres fans are, but
I hate to admit
I have
this, but
nothing personal.
I have nothing personal. I was honestly half
Yeah.
torn about the whole thing. I was a Vegas fan since their inception, to be honest with you. Secret. I don't know if it's secret, but I was a Vegas fan when Tuck was
Well,
there,
yeah.
and oh my God, it just I
Well,
fell in love with.
I
I
think ever
fell.
since that whole post game press conference after Vegas came to Key Bank Center with Eichel there, might have left a bad taste in some
Come on, Mavis.
Eagles fans' mouth.
Oh man, talk about sour grapes.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh my. And so next thing on the NHL news reports I want to talk about briefly. Via Vita report, I guess the John Toretta might become head coach of the Flyers. The Flyers are trying to make an offer on that. I've heard some other chatter too about the coaching search and related to Tortorella, but that's for I believe you want to hear that. That's a Cold Stove podcast. Uh,
okay.
on Apple and Spot. I don't know about Spotify, but Apple Podcast. But I was hearing some of that sort of stuff. So, what do you think of Torts going to Philadelphia? Does it make sense after the
Yeah,
season that?
yeah. I certainly like John Tortorella's, his coaching style, but I think Philadelphia is certainly a big project, and
After they
they're gonna
traded?
have to take on a rebuild, and I don't know if
Yeah,
he's up for that. Is he up
he
for that?
might. I would
There's a
say
question.
after. Well, I don't know about necessarily. Maybe more of a retool. I don't know about a rebuild
Yeah,
per se. They did trade Claude Giroux to Florida this past season or currently this season before the
right.
playoffs started, like around the trade deadline. Um, but there will be a little bit up against the cap too, trying to re-sign some of their RFAs and anything. But going back to Flyers, yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what they do. What was it? They had that college coach for a while, and they had Elaine Vigneault, and then they had intern for Mike Yo. Oh, that turned out well. Oh my.
Uh,
I, I
yeah. Well,
I don't even have a clientele for that, to be honest with you. I do not.
I don't know what to say to that.
No, I do not. The only thing I can say is our former buddy Carter Hutton is retiring from the NHL. So, congratulations for a good career
Congratulations to Carter.
and his family. Uh, so yeah, as you can see on the ticker, too, Miller is going to be inducted in the Greater Buffalo Sports Hall of Fame. He's never retired by the Sabres this upcoming season. Uh,
Yeah,
did I? What was I going to add?
I think
I,
we're having some connections,
but I can still hear you. So, oh, your connection. Okay. Says you have, yeah, your network connection zero. He's lost it. So give him a minute. Let's see if I remove him for a moment and then reboot him. He's frozen. Oh, jeez. Okay, now he's back. He had a connection restored. So yeah, I was talking about the scroller. Uh, let's see. Jimmy's not on the show, but he's Jimmy's not on the show this evening. He's doing some cybersecurity work. Kind of got
but
added back on. Uh,
we back here.
we're still back.
Okay.
So I'm gonna throw this out to start off the Sabres off season and the scroll thing.
Okay.
So we
Guess we're
so I'm sure you're aware about this. Uh, I believe this is to get to the cap floor for the Buffalo Sabres. Some of some of it will be covered by insurance, but I think maybe the Sabres are on the hook for 700,000, if I remember
Okay.
correctly. Um, but he's Ben Bishop's essentially retired. This has nothing to do with him being our starter. Uh,
Do you think there's a chance he could suit up for the Sabres, or see?
I,
They said he unofficially retired, so
I, yeah, I don't. That I
he was
can't
having some
answer.
injury issues. Yeah,
Yeah,
no one,
th- th-
you know.
yeah, I don't know if this. He's got 1 year left, but I don't think he's gonna suit up for them unless by some sure miracle
Right.
that he might be able to play. I,
Yeah, I think that's probably how it's going to play out. But
yeah, it's always
um,
gonna play out from the boonies, but I I mean that's just strictly cap move right there. I'm gonna type up uh the Sabres contracts right now. Uh, as because I'm gonna bring up some I'll bring up some statistics while we're going. So we're gonna transition into our off-season part of the show. So welcome to the off-season, Connor.
all right,
Except for the Stanley Cup Finals, this is basically the off-season for every other team in the league right now. As you,
right.
so I'm gonna name you the teams that have no cap space. I In the Stanley Cup Final right now is the Tampa Bay Lightning. They're at zero. They're just under 2 million over the cap. The Montreal Canadiens are under 1 million over the cap. The Golden Knights have 200,000 left in cap space. The Boston Bruins have just over 2 million in cap space. Florida's got 3 million in cap space. Philadelphia's got 5.1. San Jose's got 5.6. Edmonton's got 7 million. The Wild's got 7.3. Toronto's at 7.8. The Caps are at 8.9. St. Louis at 9, and the Canucks are at 10. And then the rest are like uh go from 10 to 20 million. We do not. We are the third lowest. We have the third most cap space available that projected cap space. The lowest is the Red
Yeah.
Wings with 35.7, and the Anaheim Ducks at 39 million in cap space, a little over 39 million.
Wow. Yeah. Well, certainly it's a good situation for the Sabres. So we'll see if they make a splash in free agency, or they're throwing names like Fleury around, and
That was Bleacher Report's dark horse thing. What
yeah,
he's still got some production left, but he's still up there in age, but he's not as old as what Craig Anderson would be.
right.
Side note, do you think Craig Anderson retires officially after this season?
I
Do you think he's coming
I
back?
would lean towards yes. He's probably going to retire. Um, maybe they can get him on a 1 year, but to me, I got the kind of the vibe from him that he was, contemplating retirement. So, um, if they could bring him back for some depth, I think that'd be great. But
Okay.
yeah, we'll see how this plays out in the coming weeks.
I'm not using this paper. I don't need it. Uh, all right. So So I mentioned that we have our current cap space for this upcoming season is 35.5 million. This year's picks, we have 3 first rounders, as I mentioned, 1 second rounder, 1 third rounder, 1 4th rounder, 1 5th, but it's New Jersey's fifth. We traded our pick away. That was on almost 3 years ago already. 2 6, one of ours and one of Calgary's, and of course the 7th round we just acquired from the Ben Bishop trade and our own. Kyle Poso has 1 year left on his deal at 6 million. Potential to be the captain. Mailstat's got another 2 more years before RFA. Gergensen has 1 year left at 2.2 before he becomes a UFA. Bjork's an RFA, Tate Thompson's an RFA, and Cousins are an RFA after this upcoming season. So when I say all these, this is for 20. The one thing is for, oh no, all of them are 2023, 2024.
Right.
And then this year, Aspen's same as Aspen for 2020, 2024. Olsen's an RFA this year.
Olsen.
Eakin's a UFA, Hayes a UFA, Histro's a UFA for the forward group. Darlene's got 2 more years at 6 million before he's an RFA. Yoki Haryu's is a $2.5 million player for the next 2 years. Samuelson's got 1 more year till he's an RFA. Power, I think, signed his entry level deal, so that went into effect for this past off season. So he's got 2 more years. At least he doesn't reach RFA status until the same as Darlene Yoki Haryu. And Bryson's an RFA this year. We're not bringing Colin Miller back. Definitely, I don't think we're bringing Butcher back. You might be bringing Pizik back, and we have no goalies signed for this upcoming season.
What do you think about Eakin? You think they're gonna bring Eakin back?
No, absolutely not.
No.
Nope.
Yeah. I mean,
Other than this face-off thing, no. I would have rather kept Johan Larson a few years back. To be honest with you.
yeah, fair point. Yeah, I think Eakin's going too, but maybe they'll bring him in at depth. You know, you never know. But
okay, so let me swing back to Victor Olofsson. According to Chad D. Dominicis of Expected Buffalo, Olofsson is not in the plans. He's 26 years old, a RFA. Olofsson's an
yeah,
interesting case.
yeah. I mean, yeah. Last season he went cold for a long stretch, but I think he ended the season all right.
20
Uh,
goals. I believe he had an injury too, but I know it seems like we're the team with injuries. That seems to be a recurring theme, no matter what the deal is. So I think at one point they were talking about looking into better medical team, or the
yeah,
nutrition
yeah,
things, kind of like they did with the Buffalo Bills. Um,
yeah. I think that'd be a interesting thing to look at. Maybe
so
some changes should be made.
let's. What can we make the case for Victor Olsen staying potentially? And if it sounds like if it's not in the future, what do we think about? I guess Jimmy wants to jump on. I'll send in a link too. Give me 1 second, Jimbo. I gotta find El Linko. It's in my podcast slicing. Give me 1 second, Jimbo. Because I'm waiting for. Oh, maybe it's on the chain. Give me. Oh, I think I know what I can do. I can command V it. Okay, there you go. Jimbo wants to jump on the old K Corral.
Yeah, we knew we couldn't resist.
We know. It's on the Facebook thing, Jimbo. Oh, he's probably logging into his thingamajigger. So I mean, we're gonna leave this. Oh, speaking of Jimbo, figuring out his webcam. Sorry, my apologies. I don't know. Is everything connected, Jimbo?
Oh, there he is.
I can't hear your audio.
Is it working? Yeah.
A little quiet.
Of course he's.
Really quiet, I guess.
I can't hear you on the audio.
Sorry about that.
Is your mic turned on? Check your things. Check your settings.
Mic works.
Now, okay, now we're getting it. I can
There
hear
it
you.
is.
There we go.
We're just talking. Go ahead, Jimbo.
Trade Allen. Here we go again.
I'm still waiting on Everson, Jimbo. I'm assuming he'll be
Yeah.
jumping on it. So we were just
There
in
he is.
discussion with Victor Olofsson. What do you think?
Pardon me on that one.
Yeah, I'm just trying to cut down the echo noise.
So I know you guys are talking about Victor Olofsson. This was a tough one for me. Because the second half of the year he played really well. But obviously being was he UFA? I forget.
RFA.
RFA, right? Unrestricted free agent. I think so. I'll play the role of GM Cam here. So if I'm in his position, I would try to see if I can get as much as I can. Even though he's a 5-on-5, pod bracer specialist, and his 5-on-5 has improved. I think you got to get value for him. Even though value for him. Sorry about that. So my opinion is you get the most out of him. Maybe not for a first round pick, but maybe a second, or third, and maybe a self-defense veteran to pay our own power. That just seems like the more reasonable option if I'm the GM. Me personally, I can see both sides of whether he stays as he goes.
He'll be turning 27, and I think if you're going to bring up Jack Quinn and JJ Paterka, that makes Victor Olofsson expendable. Especially if you're going to try to give those two players ice time roles and try to fill out your roster in other ways, especially goaltend. That's how I'm looking at it.
Sounds like the consensus here is to move on.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
Well, let me say this. I'm not so obvious on it because, again, you saw what happened in the second half with his performance. That really kind of makes it a little bit harder for me to move on from him. But at the same time, again, the 27 years old, he's really not part of this young core. So, like you said, Fred, with Jack Quinn, they have Jack Quinn and JJ Turka, it does kind of fill that void where Olsen and Cheaper. Please call it. Wait. I'm just reading off. I'm just reading off the call card here. I'm not the one.
Just wait until he sees this later.
Wait,
He's gonna laugh his butt off.
wait. That needs to be encrypted here.
Encrypted.
It can't be private, publicly. I'm sorry. That should be encrypted message, not one that's publicly tradable. What are you doing, Fred? Vulnerabilities galore.
Thank you for your cybersecurity rebuttal. Oh my!
You're lucky there's no soundboard there today, Jimbo.
Oh,
see, you cannot respond to this right off the bat. I love this. You know, I like throwing jabs, but you know, I know he's probably eating dinner. God bless him. I'm trying to stretch out the podcast here a little bit.
So what you're saying is you're trying to drag it on, so you're exploiting this podcast so we can have him.
I'm just trying to inflate viewership, like Quigley did the last show. Can I tell you a story?
Yeah.
Now, do you remember 6-7 years ago when we went over to
his house? Yeah.
No. You don't know where I'm going with this.
Sponsored by Arizona Diet Iced Tea.
Okay, you can get the sponsorship. This is a story that I don't know if I've fully told. I've tried to tell the story on a show once before, and it fell on Quig's deaf ears.
It definitely did.
So, to give you a backstory, this is when we worked at Red Roof, and this was up the road from us.
Well, not up the road, but it's like, you know, like Camp Road and Hammer.
On Camp Road, that auto dealership. Please refresh me what auto dealership is it?
Superior Auto Sales.
Yes, Superior Auto. And I'm trying to remember.
It was the Hockey Hotline.
Or the start, or the Hockey Hotline pre-instigators. But was it the year we signed Oposo? Was it 2016?
No, it was 2017.
Was it?
Wait a minute, it might be 20. Hang on, let me see what.
Because I think I worked for the Bisons in 2017. Did I not? So I want to say 2016. And they had their free agency special, if I remember correctly.
Jimbo, get it together. I'm sorry, I'm reading. I apologize for the interruption here.
What are you reading?
I'm reading Quigley's comments.
I haven't seen Quigley's comments. What is he? Where's
he? Said this stinks. Jimbo, get it together. Can we trade?
I cannot. Where is he posting this?
On our show. It's on Facebook Live.
Oh, that's right. I haven't seen. I can't even see where.
All right, go back to your story. I'm sorry.
Oh, Quigley, this show does not suck. I'm sorry that you can't have your sound effects on the show, and then Surdy try to do his commercials. I know you know why I watch wrestling. We'll get to it in about half hour, 45 minutes, by the way. So where was I? So anyway, Peters and Rive were at the event.
Oh, wait. Oh, no. It was a Dmitry Kulikov signing. I remember that.
Okay, whatever. So, before we get to the main event, they have a hockey tent that showed up to shoot the puck into a net. I didn't realize we had to bring our own stick. So I tried, taking some of the sticks, and let's just say somebody was saying that I couldn't touch their stick. Best I could remember. So then we just kind of walk around, listen to them. I want to say after a little while,
Well, Petey mentioned a story too, like so he had this moped that he was
that's
riding
what I was
around.
getting to. He's trust driving a damn moped around the thing. I think after he got off the show.
I forget now. I forget if it was he asked I don't know if it's the owner or whoever.
I don't know. I don't know if he was buying his thing or just testing his thing out. So I'm standing one near the vehicles.
And I'm over on the synthetic ice surface when this happens. Go ahead, Fred.
Okay. So I'm near, I believe it was a Saturn he claims, but I thought it was a Subaru. So he's going around testing this thing, and I'm just standing there, minding my own business, and I hear this thing coming.
It was revving hard.
He was very, I don't know what he was, like I said, I think he was test driving the darn thing. And then so I'm standing there. I'm like a deer in headlights. This thing is coming towards me. And he's like, get out of the way, get out of the way.
Well, he's probably
And
telling
I'm
the
like
people
a damn
down.
deer in the headlights. Literally. I couldn't believe this. Coming towards me. So I'm like standing there like I have no time to react. So that's why he goes up the damn Subaru's side to avoid my rear.
He did not mention that part.
Yeah, he did never mention that part. He's probably so embarrassed the darn thing. God bless him.
Who's driving here?
Andrew Peters.
Oh boy.
Oh my God. And I think Reve
You're probably laughing in the background.
chimed in. Something about me to be a better teammate, if I remember correctly. Ironically enough, years earlier, going separate message, I won a autograph stick. And ironically, it was signed by Craig Reve. If it's a small world. And by the way, I've run into Andrew Peters a few times. I've never mentioned this to him. Never. I may have mentioned once on Twitter. But I want it publicly known that I'm the guy that Peters avoided trying to go up that darn Subaru Stanley, whatever the darn thing is, because I was like a deer in the headlights. What the heck?
Well, the reason why I was telling you to get out of the way, so he
I know, not to hit me. I know that, but I wasn't expecting him flying
that moped. You would have been in a hospital.
I've been running his ass over trying to figure out where Costco was, but no, that's a joke. That's a joke. But
that was.
So that's my story. So that's my little story that I finally get out. I think I'm gonna send it to after Lovisso and let him hear this, and let him react on his podcast to what I just said. I don't think he knows that it was yours truly. This was 6 years ago. I'm in my mid-20s.
25, 26. We were like about
23, 24. This is bang on accurate account. Best by my ability. My side of the story.
No, 24. Yeah, we were 24.
Whatever.
That's a hell of a story there.
I know it's a hell of a story. I've been meaning to dying to tell this. I need to get it out of my system.
Well, you got it off your chest there.
Well, who can I tell it to? The freaking donut police? I don't know.
Doc Kowarski, have another donut.
Yeah, Doc Kowarski, have another donut. I knew Patrick Letta's mom, too. She used to work in the BOCES program up in North Collins, where I was before. Nice woman. And I got a few friends that know Pat too.
And it's no wonder why, when you talk about those two guys, in that brawl in 2007, the infamous Ottawa Buffalo game, as all of us know, those two with Adam Mayer and Marty Rod, and I don't remember who the two defensemen were on the line there.
I guess Vince McMahon's being investigated for a secret female settlement.
Yeah, didn't you just see that?
I'm just popping. I don't know how much of that's true, but I just read that
Well,
off.
they're investigating that.
Oh boy.
Oh Lord.
No
Oh.
chance. That much.
Yeah, thanks for the thing.
That's not really. That's my best.
Okay, so transition into the next part of the discussion for rumors. This is via Puck Empire that Buffalo has shown interest in PK Subban and soon to be former, and I mean former Maple Leafs goal contender Jack Campbell.
Why are you saying soon to be?
What?
Why you're saying soon to be?
I said former Leafs goalie.
soon
to be.
former. Yeah.
Because the damn Maple Leafs can't get past the first round.
Justin's still having nightmares.
Of course, our buddy Justin. You know who we're talking about.
Safety guy Justin.
Safety guy Justin. He's a darn Maple Leafs fan. And I love teasing him a little bit.
Yep.
How's the Maple Leafs suck? You know the drill.
No,
who's getting you now?
That's my phone. That's my phone.
I also heard they could trade for Quick possibly from Los Angeles.
Oh, wasn't Quick in Toronto? Where's Quick? Jonathan Quick now? Is he still in Los Angeles? Oh, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Freddie Anderson.
Friday.
My God.
In regard
All
to,
right.
Do you know how much Toronto's? So
no, go ahead.
What do we think about this?
I know.
Subban,
Go ahead, Subban.
Yeah, I mean, he certainly filled the cap up a little bit there. In terms, does anyone know how old he is? I mean,
I think
it's got to be 32.
28.
Oh, 28. Okay.
He's not
he's
young.
a little younger than I thought he was.
Well, he's been in the league. Didn't he? Yeah, he got drafted by the Kings. I know that.
Yeah, so
this will be his 13.
I mean, oh, there you go.
Yeah, but go ahead. I'm sorry, Connor.
No, floor is yours.
Floor is yours, Jimbo.
Yeah, so the Subban connection, I can see because Malcolm is with Malcolm. I mean, I think Subban would be. I mean, I saw the two Peter sucking got a lot. I invested. I need to get my shit together. This is just horrible. So Subban would be a great addition on Terravon Power. He's 34 years old. Got a couple years left. I think you'd be a great match for, as that experience guy. Jack Campbell. I'm just not so sure about. I think Ugo Pakaloglu will be like the 1A, and I think Craig Anderson will be 1B. But again, that depends if he stays on the team or retires. So no on Jack Campbell. No Jack Campbell.
What do you think about Fleury being outside shot to come to Buffalo? Okay, I got you. He's actually 30. Sorry. Michigan-born boy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think actually I changed my mind. Am I allowed to change my mind in the show?
I don't care what you do.
Yeah, I now 30. I think it's kind of like some good years left for the goaltender. So I think yeah, with a reasonable cap it, yeah, I would go for it. And see, I'm just doing it on spur of my head.
For
Kind of like
me,
shoveled.
if I want to just touch on this, I think if you were to say PK Subban a few years ago with his contract, I would have said no way. However, if it's a 1 year deal to play with, 1 or 2 year deal to play with Owen Power, I'd be okay with. I also wouldn't mind Racco Gudis, that guy, Mr. Philadelphia Flyer that I hated. Yes, I do it. Wouldn't mind Mr. Racco Gudis, Mr. Cheese, Mr. I'm gonna hit you with an inch of your life.
Well, as he brings that sandpaper, on the back end, I think that'd be
Exactly.
a better option than PK Subban. Just because of the age and also the style he plays. We don't have enough of that style on our team. So yeah, so like gritty. Speaking of gritty depth wars, like on the defense side, now adds to some grit along with Sam Samuelson. I'm messing up the names. I'm messing this up with words. I can't even figure out what's what tonight.
Get a GPS system. That's what I said. So I'm just adding something in the quotes just to add to the that. So what do you think of? Just I'm going to ask you about these questions that I asked kind of earlier. Bruce Cassidy potentially being named Vegas head coach, and the Flyers pushing for Tortorella to become their head coach. Give me a quick take on that.
Yeah, so Bruce Cassidy has had some success in the Bruins. Obviously, I think it was
Pretty good
bad.
success if you ask me, but go ahead.
Yeah, honestly, I think that it's a great hire for Vegas. And obviously, Vegas has been changing coaches like they've been changing socks. It's just crazy.
That is true. That is true.
But with the group they have with Michael, with Pat Chiarelli, and some with Mark Stone there, they need someone to ride the ship and make them play better defense here. I just think Bruce Cassidy is the right guy. And then towards the Philadelphia, he's we know how he operates. He's no nonsense type of guy here. His track record speaks for itself in Columbus, in Vancouver, not so much bigger. West Stanley Cup with Lightning in 4. New York Rangers. I mean, this is a guy with a impressive pedigree. So a guy like him in Philadelphia, it kind of fits.
Oh, go ahead. I'm listening.
No, I was just so he expects a lot from his players. Now again, he's a little rough around the edges, but he holds the team accountable. And for what Philadelphia's got one of the worst cap situations. I was, they're going to need some structure there, and Tort's going to bring that.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I'm just trying to just get back to Facebook for a moment while I'm browsing screens. Okay. Oh, Ezra, you're go ahead, Ezra. I trade. Okay. I haven't seen these comments this evening, so sorry, guys. Uh, you could talk about Saber too. My prediction. Oh my God. You can never bet against Tampa, but I would probably go Avs. Avs in 6. Mike's posted on this. Ooh, I love this.
Um. So yeah, I'm gonna give the slight edge to Tampa. I mean, all things considered, I think they've got the 2 Stanley Cups. They, you know, they know how to adapt. Colorado, they got the high score ability. The problem is the goaltending, and of course they've had some injuries.
I think Kemper's in net too, if I'm not mistaken, for the
Okay,
series.
Kemper's in that, but take Kadri away from that team. I just think that Tampa's got the experience. Will that matter? Hard to because these two teams to me are more evenly matched. So
Tampa's definitely got the experience. I
Who-
think that's been proven that experience does prevail in these certain situations. Uh,
do, you, do you see it as a long series? It's 7-game or 6-game series, or
I would be
I could
shocked.
see it that way.
I would be shocked if it wasn't.
right? I think it's going to be a 7-game series. It could go either way,
Goaltending might make it a little bit short on Colorado's side.
Yeah,
Colorado can shut down when they want to, but they need to definitely do it in this series. Otherwise, Tampa Bay will run over them.
Tampa's
They don't.
getting point back, and he was injured. So
Speaking, switching away from that again, what do you think about Chris Letang as a possible sign? Just to throw his name out there.
Kind of go ahead.
I'm all ears there.
I don't know with his age that would grant him a big contract. I think he could still go. There's only
Price is
maybe a
right, I
few
suppose.
if the price is right. That's
Yeah.
exactly.
I would say more like a 1 or 2 year deal. I don't see, he's 34 years old. I mean, he's been through the wars. All those runs in the playoffs, and win a couple Stanley Cups. I mean, this, this may be their last shot. And if they, I just think that again, like PK Subban, another veteran guy. But you have, I think Letang's going to command a lot. I don't know. I'm just not sold.
Okay. On cap friendly, Olson's 49th out of 50 on the top 50 free agents. Rousseau would be a nice pickup. Different style player, but I think the physical aspect, you can get him for real. It might be a reasonable option. I'm looking on cap friendly right now. Cock could be an option if you're looking for physicality. I don't know about Casper Kapanen. We're not looking to take away ice time, obviously. But I don't know about Ricard Raquel as an idea. That might be a little bit too much money. Maybe not. Kaisery, Strome. I think I'll even throw this out there too. I'm looking at the bottom half of the free agents. Let's say 20th on down. You could look at maybe DeHaan, maybe a Josh Manson. Uh, fire away. Oh, with the names I mentioned.
I'm
Agree
sorry.
or disagree? I just look at cap friendly, so.
I'm
So
sorry. So what were the names again?
I was just throwing it out there. Antoine Roussel is one I threw out there.
Okay, yeah.
Andrew Kopp, uh, Jahan, Stroman's out there too. I don't know if I want Stroman. I'm not forwarding John Klingberg. Uh, I'm looking down the road too. I threw Ricard Raquel. He's just below Colin Miller, ironically. That doesn't make sense. I threw out Kadri. I would throw out Kevin Fiala, but he's an RFA.
Probably. I mean, Kadri's had his best season this year. Fiala, was he Minnesota?
Yeah, he's an RFA.
Somebody I would want to bring back is Marcus Foligno.
That's fair.
What's that beep in the background?
I was trying to figure that out too.
That's a weird.
Is somebody washer going?
It sounds like a beat soundtrack going on here. Oh. All right, I got to bring this in.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So Jimmy's jumping off a quick second. So, what's the? Oh, something dropped.
You see him going for any of the big names?
No.
Giroux or Malkin or Castle or
No.
no. Gaudreau, Letang.
Gaudreau. I know Kachuk's an RFA. That might be a trade possibility as a way to build. I have no problem with bringing Lino back.
I think that'd be a logical move.
It's got to be very logical.
I mean, I guess Subban was thrown around earlier. I guess that's a big name, but
not as big as what he used to be. Let's just put you that way.
Yeah.
That I think I'm still thinking for trade route. Okay. Update from Jaron Drager from 10 minutes ago. Senators GM Pierre McTavish is leaving the Senators management to join Cortex Act.
Where's he? Who's he joining?
I don't know who Cortex Hack is.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess this must be a management, like like what Bartlett Hack is, like agency, I believe, if I remember correct, like one of those things.
Yeah. It's a agency. It seems athlete management.
Yeah. I wasn't sure on it. I just saw that on my phone, so. All right. Let's start to transition into the draft. We can probably get in depth on another show as the draft gets closer. The draft should be when again? It's coming up soon already.
I think 3 weeks or so.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Neutral zone NHL draft rankings. I gotta become exclusive event for this one thing. Okay. Let's see. I got. Let me pull out NHL.com. I should know this stuff. Oh my lord. Get it together, Fred. Oh, it's his story first time. What is he? Emerson. Not Tom Brady, Emerson. I don't want to hear about. I thought you were done with Tom Brady. Oh my God. I don't want to hear about Tom Brady, Emerson. I do not. Let's see. News, NHL Insider, NHL Draft. I want to know the date, you goofball. Stanley Cup playoffs, mock draft. What? I want to know what.
I know the date.
Yes, I want to know the date.
Thursday, July 7th, it says.
Yep, and they.
Okay.
I think it's in Montreal, I think.
Okay, thank you. So we got time to do a show on, like a full show on that. So, Sabres have 3 picks. The first one is their own, 9th overall. The Vegas pick is 16th, and the Florida Panthers one is the 28th pick. So we touched on this too earlier about maybe packaging that, maybe Victor Olsen for some other thing. We know Shane Wright is going number 1 overall, or seems like the consensus, but that may not be definite this year. I've seen mock drafts all over the board. Do we think the Sabres need to draft any centers this year?
Well, I think they're more in a position to draft the best available. In terms of center, I mean,
I think right now, I'm looking at the mock draft here. They're drafting left wing in the mock draft. It's left winger Cutter and Gauthier of the U.S. Development Program. But he is committed to Boston College at the moment here.
Like I said,
one has him.
And then they got Rucker McGrody dropping in also from the U.S. Development Program as a center.
One of these has him taking Matthew Savoy at 9th. He's a center.
Yeah.
I know, the Columbus, actually.
I think a lot of this.
Oh, it was a mock draft.
Mock drafts have people all over.
Yeah, can't give them really put too much weight into it.
I think after 3, it seems like it's it seems like it's kind of all over the board.
Yeah.
So so going back to, I agree that it's going to be more like a NFL type best player available. I think it's going to be like how the board plays out. Could you? There's a couple. Savoy's one. Frank Nazir from the National Team Development Program USA is one. You could say Jonathan Leka Mary McCary. He's a Swedish pick. Joachim Kamel. Um, that's some of the things. There's a couple of defensive prospects too that I'm going to have to look up because usually last year we selected Isaac Rosen with that was a Philadelphia pick.
Right.
We drafted Owen Power last year, number 1 overall.
I'm seeing a lot of mock drafts taking this Cutter Gother.
Connor
Left wing.
Geeky or no, Gother, that's a winner.
Yeah.
Connor Geeky, but yeah, that's another one.
NHL's, they got him 3rd overall
Connor
prospect.
Gother, 6'2", that's power forward.
Well, there goes Colorado scored.
Oh, good.
Well, no, we're about 10 seconds behind because we got Fubo T here. There's speaking of Kadri. Oh no, I'm sorry. Kadri's not in 43. I'm so used to seeing 43 in Toronto.
I think they have Brandon Bear sliding down the draft board. He's a center too. But that Ivan Volchenkov, with his cancer diagnosis, I think is going to still be the first round.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I think if the Sabres make all 3 picks, I think he would be a steal at 28. I was watching some highlights last night. Oh my God, that guy! Oh, I could see him being a star, like an Ovechkin type star.
That's a bold prediction right there.
That's
a little far-fetched, Jim.
I would love to see an Ovechkin type player on the Sabres, including what I think you'll get. To me,
I think anyone would like to have Ovechkin.
To me, Quinn could remind me like a 2-way player of David Pastrnak a little bit, but you want I think you can get a power forward best available at 28. But I don't think you're gonna go wrong. My notification saying the Ranting Run podcast is on right now. Giving him a plug. But yeah, I got to do a lot more research coming up. It's thanks, Mavis. Oh, I'm in direct. This is what happens in our house. She's a chatterbox. So who's going to be MVP of the Stanley Cup Finals? Just to throw a random question in there.
I'm going to go with Gabriel Landeskog. I mean, I know McKinnon's been the.
It goes Colorado again. Sorry, Jim. I didn't mean to.
Oh, go ahead. 2-0.
Colorado's up 2-0. Landeskog scored the first one.
Did I just call Landeskog?
Yeah, you called. He scored the first.
Thanks.
And
Lord.
him or McKinnon on Colorado's side, but I mean, Tampa pulls it. You could see Vasilevsky or
on Vasilevsky.
2-0
right? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
A little tipping right there. Oh man, McKinnon, a little shot there. Oh my! 2-0.
5-0.
5-0 right there. Man. Yeah. I might have to rethink the Tampa Bay one. It's only game 1.
It's only game 1. I will give it. It's only game 1.
Man, but Man, but if Colorado
It's a tough call.
yeah, but but I was just gonna say though, like if they play like this throughout the series, this might be a rout.
Yeah, this is why I think my prediction was too hard to call. I didn't know who to pick. I really wanted Florida to become Stanley Cup champions.
Valerie Nichushkin right there scored
3-0 now.
No, it's still 2-0. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he they were just showing it that Nichushkin scores. Nichushkin, I'm sorry. So here we go again, me messing up names tonight.
You're like Craig Rivet, butchering names.
Darn.
That's true. That's So I got in the story this evening. I got in.
First 5-hole goal, allow him to play us for Vasilevsky. Man, that's.
Oh my lord. Maybe let's chill it.
Chill pill names. It's like, yeah, right.
I think the next time I do this.
What are you guys' thoughts on this Bandits Mammoth game coming up here?
Bandits better win.
Bandits better win.
Let's go, Bandits. Let's go, Bandits. Yeah.
Here we go. Yeah, I think. I think
they're the team to do it. I think they're gonna win. If not, I mean, it's a great run for them.
But you kind of want to see them win it at home, so maybe it was a blessing in disguise. They lost last week, but
yeah, I know.
Hopefully they can get it done.
Yeah, I'm hopeful. I mean,
This is why when we have that porch redone, whenever that gets done, I'm getting podcast mics. This is why. When I hear Mick Spark, it's like, oh, good God. It's going on the show.
Is it? So is Emerson not joining here?
I don't know. I don't know what to do with him. I don't know if he's just. Don't know. Can't answer.
Of course, he might be busy. You know how that goes.
He might. Yeah, I probably is busy. I don't know. Maybe just. I don't know if he's helping his girlfriend or if he's just got. Says he's active. Let me just message him right now.
I just leave him alone,
I don't know if he said. I wonder if he set up his iPad.
I gotta tell you, it's been hot. I'm sure.
I know. I just text him. Just check with it. If not, then we can save it for another. We can jump on another time.
So we can save it for.
I know he's probably trying to get stuff done. I understand. He's working and everything. So God bless him. He's got a life. We all do. He's got a lot of more life.
Yep.
And I know you're getting promotion, or your trade starting at end of the month too. I want to congratulate you, by the way, officially on the show for your promotion.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you greatly.
This is not the Stanley Cup behind me. No matter what reflection is on there, it's a light next to me, but you can imagine it being the Stanley Cup. Oh, he's getting Dan Fates on Twitter?
Who?
Oh, Dan Fates from Rochester. Okay, I don't want to hear Dan Fates right now. Sorry, that's bad. No, I wasn't trying to get that on the show. I thought it was Dan Rosen for NHL. Sorry about that. That's funny. I don't know. I think it's funny.
A little bit of a mix-up.
He must be super busy. I should. Yeah, I've heard nothing from him. Nothing against him. Just say he's got a life. God bless him.
All right. All right. I think we should end the show. I can't.
Yeah, I'm waiting to hear back from him. So I'll give it a few more minutes. Any other thing you want to bring up, non-Saber related? Anything you're hearing? Just anything. Bring it, boys.
What do you got for us, Jim?
No, I'm hot. Yeah, I'm telling you.
You keep saying you're hot.
Well, I get the worst air conditioning in the room here. I got a fan going over here, as you know. Well, Connor doesn't know. I got a fan running here.
Oh, Keith. Let me know, and we'll get you on. And Cerny, I can't help the fact that I invite you. I should have invited you, but usually you're trying to figure out which course you're teaching.
Or what advertisement it needs.
Yeah, what advertisement, Cerny? Yeah, thank you, Go Avs. Cerny, I'll get you on the next show.
Unfortunately, Mavis. Poor Maeve, she's having a fit.
I don't know which dog she's barking at. Let's be honest.
She's always barking. She's always trying to make friends.
All right, come on. Can I get? Why is this not letting me?
This is the longest delay we've had for a podcast.
I know, and I don't think it's coming on.
No, not for that. But normally we don't end showing sounds. This is just the weirdest.
I will get like Cerny. I will get you on the next show. I will. I promise, Keith. I didn't announce this on the page, by the way. I really didn't. I would give you guys heads up if I was doing this.
He never does.
That is true. That is true. I don't know if anybody, I wish I could screen share the logo and everything. Certainly wanted me to do a banner. I haven't finished that up yet.
Oh, that's right. He did say that.
Share screen. Okay. Screen. Okay.
What are we sharing?
No, D9. All because I wanted to share something. Oh, all right. Well, I invite guests. I add sort settings.
Ted Bay just scored.
Oh, so 2-1.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you knew that had to happen.
Okay.
My oh my. Like,
did anybody? I'm trying to say, anybody want to throw an underrated trade idea that the Sabres would go after?
Well, I like the quick idea.
You like the quick idea?
In terms of what they would have to give up, I'm not too sure about that, but he could be a solid addition for us. Got to do something to address the goalie situation. So I mean, what's Ukko-Pekka? What is he, a restricted free agent?
Uh,
I think he's a.
Yeah, I think he's a restricted one. But
Do you think he's ready to be in the NHL full time, or
that's a tough question.
he's-
Yeah, I'll be honest. Yeah, yes and no. I mean, the biggest thing for me is the injury concern. He's out to play for Rochester for most of the against Laval. It's a he's out a good portion of last year. I mean, if he can get that straightened out, yeah, I can definitely see him being an NHL goaltender.
it's going to be interesting to see what he does this upcoming year if he makes a team. I still say you have to get some type of stabilizer the next couple of years since you lost out on Leas Olmark last offseason.
Yeah, but he's.
I think you're looking to at least a 28 to 32 goaltender, age-wise. So that's
sounds
just
about
my
right?
call.
Oh boy, Mavis again.
All right, we are going to end this Lawn Dragon show.
Mavis agrees.
We'll get Emerson on our show. For myself, Jimmy and Connor, thanks for joining us. Great chatting, guys.
Mavis agrees.
All right, we are ending.